All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and our home team. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
Good work,
and
boys. Let's
taken.
go. Let's go.
Check that. We're going to
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Jump.
Now carry for the former Michigan State man,
check
Le'Veon
24.
Bell.
Watch 24.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Check. Mike 50. All day, baby. All day.
From midfield, here's Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5.
Outlaw.
Superb.
Check 53's Mike.
They'll run on 1st down. Milton. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Good stop.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with the 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd down now.
It's
Milton.
run.
And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Let's go, defense.
22 jet bomber.
Here we go.
5.
Looking to throw. Clifford. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play.
Here we go. 10-2
I got him. Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Number 53.
Throwing on
Mike
1st
53.
down. Clifford.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Let's go one more.
2nd and 10 now. 27. 2nd and 10.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation.
Check number 6. Check.
He does it zone. Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with it, running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
I'm coming after you.
Line of scrimmage to 31 now, first and 10. Now a run by Bell here going nowhere as they'll hit him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now.
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And finally, down he goes.
Here we go.
As they work
Here we
it
go.
inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
19.
50. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
To the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, eluding the tackle. That's complete. It's Bell. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Odd. 5 down. 5 stand up in.
They'll run it with Bell. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Well, they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Coming again.
I think defensively you're okay with that. And you're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here we go.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. They'll try the left side. Milton, and that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury.
Oh, yeah!
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Go, boys, bring it up.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Look at me. Go.
Check.
Back to throw. Clifford, he's going to take a shot at the end. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 8, read. 80 weapon.
We don't want this.
Big grip.
From the gun, Clifford. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jannard Avery, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
61, match.
2nd and 11. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. James Washington, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. The extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd and 9, Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Throwing now is Allen. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Bradley Chubb in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Returnable here from the 38. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Recon, 132 fighter.
I got him.
5.
On 1st and 10, Clifford. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They're going to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that, but it'll bring up 2nd down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
2 little cupcake.
Ready.
On 1st down, Milton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here we go.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check pass.
Now.
On 2nd down run with Lindsey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 10-2 saw.
3 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch twist.
Get it.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey.
It's run, fellas. Run.
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there.
To do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap up at the end of that tackle?
Watch the screen.
Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
We want it. Come to my world. Let's go. Check.
They'll try the left side.
Run.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it, but here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard.
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to
Allen.
see me. You don't want
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. We hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
It's our time.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
We've heard it once, we've heard it 1,000 times. Don't throw late down the middle.
And he did. We see the end result.
Yeah, what you have to do is you've got to make sure you manipulate those defenders with your eyes and your head, maybe even some body movement to move them a little if you're going to come back late down the middle.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ready? 60 yards. General West.
4 down.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
You got him.
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Brings up 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You see me?
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker set
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready up.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Come on,
and
let's
they're not
go.
going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying,
Hey,
let's get 3.
2-18, chop. Let's go.
Second and 13.
Mike, 53.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Come on, QB, come on.
This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they
on,
create
set.
some scoring
70,
opportunities
Indy.
and help out that
Blue
offense?
draw
An
corner.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here
53
on
to
third
Mike,
down.
53, check 53. Let's go.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Clifford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A third down gain of 19.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read.
Mike. Switch up. Check safety.
Now.
On first down, Clifford. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Let's go now.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line.
Get it.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Let's go, fellas.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now
60
it's
out
first
long.
and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Shoot.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink
Here
pretty
we go.
rapidly.
10
How about
logo.
being able to hit a
Number
moving
53,
target against the
Mike,
zone
53.
before the next guy can get there?
Not easy for him.
You ain't going nowhere.
No matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask.
Come on
Here
now,
come the
let's go.
flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Got it.
So now then the
53 's
penalty's
Mike.
got him set
Check,
up with a
53 's
first
Mike.
and goal.
Strip the ball.
Let's go.
They'll run
Shit,
here with
shit.
Lindsey. And he will
Shit.
take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Get there.
Philip Lindsey, his first touchdown on the year.
go.
And the Broncos push further out in front. Always important to get the first score in the second half. So now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Point after, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy
baby,
of the
let's go.
30.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get
Mike
this
50,
drive
Mike
started.
50.
And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. And the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
He's checking.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Here it comes. Check nine.
On play action, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Hey,
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I can't believe they even let you. Under 10.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All day, every day.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the
base.
red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And mark him at the 5.
Double tight, guys,
It's
double
a
tight.
gain of 34. Now Bell.
Still look.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Milton. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially with the running game.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
You better be afraid of me.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something.
2nd and 9 now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my
His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 3rd-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Now play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they should call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Down.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Coming to you.
3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
22 Jet Bomber, 22 Jet Bomber.
They'll run on first down. It's Morris. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the security point of attack, especially against the big-body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On second down, Milton. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Ready. 8, read.
Check, 53's Mike. Here we go. Sponge. Let's go. No.
They'll keep it on the ground. Milton.
Right. Get it.
And oh, he coughed it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked
Good
free.
one, boys. Let's go.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
18 Gator.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the run.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Here comes the boom. I see you,
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Let him know.
Big River.
Looking to throw on second down. Clifford. And he will find his man on the outside. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
From the gun, Clifford. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
You know the coach said that, right? You're not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
5.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Clifford, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
All day.
Now, this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
We played to win.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Check
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Bradley Chubb in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to go for it all, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
52.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th
Let's go,
down.
D. Big series
So
right here.
trailing
We
here
got
in the
to
last
step
quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Allen going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
At the 49-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Ready?
Here's Lindsey.
Run.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 40-yard line.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Hey, watch the shot.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Baby.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th. Under pressure, they got him again. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. To try again after the sack. Allen under pressure again, and down he goes again. Bradley Chubb in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They hit his target, left side, Watson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Looking deep now for McCoy. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already.
Tighten down.
A failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a first-hand goal. Now handoff here to his running back. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Mike 53. Watch the pass. Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Milton. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Here we go.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd and 10, Allen, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Allen going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Come on,
So the
set.
opening play of the drive goes
Gator.
backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
So it's
Set.
Bronco football
90
as we
Wolf.
get you reset here.
I smell
And the
fear.
scoreboard
Recon,
on their
132
side, they're
fighter.
just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more.
Let's go.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10,
slack.
a big
Watch the
mistake,
slack.
especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Lindsey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I know you felt that one.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might
Ready,
need to just
ready.
put that aside
50, plant.
and just try and ram his way
Mike,
forward
53.
and get what he can.
Lee Griffin.
On 2nd down,
You ain't doing nothing today.
Go.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters,
70,
oh, you're
80.
eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle
ain't
this
got
guy. By the
nothing.
4th quarter,
Right on.
you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short.
4th down.
Let's go.
The offense here
Reed.
not budging. They're going to
Check.
fight
General
for
West.
it on 4th and inches.
Hey, here we go.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
ready?
And with things looking pretty good on the
53.
scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
5.
They'll try and run through it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we move forward.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick.
Yeah,
My
baby.
goodness.
Boom.
For Justin Watson. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I'm coming.
To the air, Allen. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
It's now 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Give me some. Give me some.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was